I was just playing with her.
That would have been a perfect little clip.
What's going on? Say some of what it is. Fry, what it do? Tell us what y'all thinking. Give me the remote. I'm trying to see. Where's my anime? What's going on? Say some of what it is. Fry, what it do? What y'all thinking? What y'all thinking? What y'all thinking? Where's my anime? Where's my anime? Where's my anime? What's going on? Just tell me what it is. Fly, what it do? Tell us what y'all thinking. Yo, chill, it's right here. Where's my anime? Where's my anime? What's going on? Just tell me what it is. Fly, what it do? What y'all thinking? What y'all thinking? What y'all thinking? Where's my anime? Y'all ready for this? Tell us what y'all thinking. What y'all thinking? What y'all thinking? What y'all thinking? What y'all thinking? Yo, chill, it's right here. What's going on? Just tell me what it is. Where's my anime? What it do? What y'all thinking? What y'all thinking? What y'all thinking? What y'all thinking? Where's my anime? Where's my anime? What's going on? Just tell me what it is. Fry, what it do? Tell us what y'all thinking. Yo, y'all ready for this? Tell us what y'all thinking. Yo, chill, it's right here. What's going on? Just tell me what it is. Fry, what it do? Tell us what y'all thinking.
What's going on, world? What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Where's My Anime. This is Where's My Anime, episode 57. I'm Jay Sama. I'm here with Fry, the manga guy, and Dap, the anime review antagonist. Tonight, we're live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and X. How's everybody out there doing tonight?
Doing good.
Thriving and surviving.
Thriving and surviving and pretty good.
Yeah.
What's going on? What's up, chat? Yeah, man. Any exciting news or anything going on this past week? Anybody want to share?
Devil May Cry Season 2 is coming out in May.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that shit's gonna go hard. That shit is
Trailer
gonna
for
go
it.
hard.
Cool as fuck. My dogs are fighting. Shush. But
yeah, I'm about to
yeah,
go look
it was a real neat little trailer. It shows them like the I can't can't remember what the force is called that fights the demons or whatever, but they're giving him like two guns, Ivory and Ebony. Not Avery, but Ivory and Ebony, and so he's doing this cool little like reload, shoot, and little sequence in the trailer. It's very, very neat. So the animation looks just as good as it was the first season. Definitely shows that they're keeping up the quality. So I'm
that's dope.
Yeah,
that's dope. For those who haven't watched Devil May Cry, go watch it. Season 1 is fire. It's really a train ride from start to finish, man. And from what I've heard, I've never really invested that much time into the Devil May Cry games. But what I've heard is it's a good watch, and it's pretty good comparison to the games. So go watch that. What about you, Dap? You got something, man?
Yeah, I'm gonna throw out some interesting information. Apparently, the creator of JJK, Jujutsu Kaisen, said that Kakashi is stronger than Gojo.
Kakashi is stronger than who?
Gojo.
Sounds like fake news to me.
That it does.
Yeah, that's
very strange. I don't even know how you could even sit there and do that.
Yeah,
Didn't know that
that
sentence existed.
Copycat ninja.
Maybe that's what he was getting at. Maybe he was saying it's kind of like a chakra thing, and maybe Kakashi can tap into that and
fuck out of here.
Do what Gojo. Like maybe.
Get the fuck out of here, man. What's going on, Black Love by Design? The guys are back again. Hey, y'all. Hey, appreciate you for tuning in tonight. Appreciate that.
It's always top of the morning. Top of the
man,
morning,
dude,
lay clothes. If not that.
Yeah, top of the morning, everybody.
hey, that's my line.
Hey man, I seen the new trailer for Mortal Kombat, the Mortal Kombat movie, the second one. I don't know, man. Like I got my reservations about it. They seem to be leaning into Johnny Cage pretty hard.
Yeah, I saw the
main
trailer, the first trailer, way back. I didn't know they had dropped another one.
Yeah,
but, yeah, definitely, because they got the guy who plays Butcher from
The Boys.
Oh God, blanking on Boys. There we go. Holy shit! I don't know why I blanked so hard, but yeah, got Butcher from The Boys playing him. So they're doing like a really old Johnny Cage because he looks old in the trailer. Like he looks older. Like
yeah, he got a clean shaved face, but you're like, damn, dude, you old.
Yeah, like they could have gave you a little makeup or something.
Is this the second movie from the last one we got just a few years back, or the original Mortal Kombat movie?
Nah, this is from a few years back. Yeah.
Few years back.
What's going on, Goku?
Yeah,
appreciate you for
top of the morning.
Tuning in. Yeah. But I don't know, man. I think I'm a little bit more excited for the Street Fighter movie, but
that Street Fighter movie looks like shit, man.
It does?
Yeah, that thing looks horrible. I saw the trailer that they dropped at the Game Awards, and holy crap, man! Like they got some, like I don't know, dude. It just looks bad. Like it looked really bad. I watched the trailer and I was like, this just looks cringe.
Hey man, it's only two characters they gotta get right for me. And that's Ken and then Bison. Those are like my two favorites from Street Fighter, man. If you get those characters straight,
Ryu?
I'm cool. Nah, fuck Ryu, man.
No Chun-Li?
Yeah. I mean, Chun-Li's cool, man, but I'm just saying, like, for the movie, like, I want to see Ken and Bison get busy, and I want to see Bison like actually be feared, like, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, play a good villain role, man.
I don't know. I was never like the biggest Street Fighter fan, anyways, so it might just be like my bias. But I watched that. I was like, oh man, this looks atrocious.
And bonus points if they actually have Akuma in it.
Uh,
But I mean, like,
That'd be
I didn't
hard.
even think about that. But like, the Street Fighter movie, that was almost just as bad as the Dragon Ball Z movie. 'Cause I think they came out like around the same time.
Oh, the first one? No
Yeah,
bad
that shit
joint?
was atrocious. Because it was like
I don't
cop
even remember that
based.
shit.
we don't
Yeah,
talk
it was,
about the Z movie. I don't want to talk about
exactly.
that.
Hey
There's
man, the
there's-
actors who played in that
Smooth up.
movie don't even want to talk about
yeah, I mean, can you blame them?
it.
Like, there's a couple movies that if I could erase them from my memory, I would. And Dragon Ball Z is one of them, and the Avatar: The Last Airbender movie. That's the other
Yep.
one. Those two movies, I wish. Oh, and actually, there's a third one, the Aragon movie. If I could erase those three movies from my brain, I would. They are garbage.
I never read the book, so I actually did like Aragon.
That's the only reason
But
why.
then again, I didn't watch that as an adult.
I mean, I didn't either. I was a kid when it came out. Me and my friend were very big fans of the book series. So,
Yeah.
dude, we were so excited for that movie when it came out. I think we even watched it together. And, like, when we left, we were like, can we get our, like, hour and a half back? Like, please?
Damn,
Oh,
hate to see it, man. Street Fighter. Hopefully they do it right. But Mortal Kombat, I hope they do it right too. Because the Mortal Kombat movie that came out like a few years back, it was pretty good. It wasn't bad.
yeah, I liked it.
But-
I was actually surprised with how much I enjoyed the Mortal Kombat movie. I didn't have high hopes for it.
Yeah.
Because honestly, I wasn't. I just was like, okay, it's a video game movie. Unfortunately, they kind of have a bad habit of being bad, like, and
Yeah.
so I didn't have high hopes for it. But it actually was surprisingly good. Like, it's not the best movie, but like that's still a solid movie. Like 7 out of 10. It was fun. We got the cool little moments in it. You got Scorpion doing "Get Over Here." It was. I mean, we had some cool moments. And I definitely liked how like they do it through a new character, like through the eyes of a new character. That way, like when they're explaining stuff, it makes sense why they're explaining stuff because this guy has no idea what's going on. So like that made it better in my eyes. But the next one, I don't know. I'm weary of it. I will admit, having Johnny Cage though in it is going to be hopefully fun. Always like Johnny Cage in the games, so.
Yeah, I mean, I like Johnny Cage as a character. I don't know about him being the lead for the movie though. But on an anime tip, if you guys haven't watched the Street Fighter animated movie, that shit is fire. It is way better than the live action. I'm telling you right now, shit is fire, and it's an old animated movie too, and it still stands the test of time with how it looks and the fight choreography that's in it, for sure.
Check it out.
But you guys ready to get into this episode tonight?
Let's do it.
Get into it.
All right, coming up first, we got Fate Strange Fate Season 1, Episode 7. And we're doing Episode 8. What is that? Back from Twilight, the goddess come in Episode 8, backstage of a third-rate comedy. How'd y'all boys like? We'll start with you, Dap. How'd y'all like these last 2 episodes?
What I thought I had grasp of, I no longer have grasp of.
You gotta take notes,
So
man.
confusing. I do need to. I gotta do my homework. Man. I gotta study and do my homework at the same time. I liked it, man. Even though I'm probably gonna be saying this every time, even though I'm confused, I'm still trying to understand and figure out what's going on. I'm still interested on what is going on. I'm about to go with the newest episode. I remember more on that one. I like that we finally got to see Flat and Ripper do some stuff, so we get to see what his abilities is, which I kind of still don't even understand abilities is and how they work, because I thought he was just gonna be like, I don't know, killing people. But he out here like create illusions, and it seemed like it was mostly like illusions and stuff, because I mean he was faking being people, and he had multiple people all over the place. And I feel like, didn't he change like the room too at one point? He had like an illusion on the whole room when he was talking to the police chief.
I don't think so. It seems to be he can just manifest as multiple different people, which is weird because like he's a berserker, so that doesn't really like connect for me. Like, how is that a berserker ability? But then I don't fully understand this series anyways, so
I feel like
what it is, I guess.
Yeah, that might be like another aspect that it's showing, because like Jack the Ripper, like he's really growing more fond of Flat and how he's moving. That it's kind of changing like how he views things. So maybe that's kind of changing how his abilities work too. Maybe.
Well, I mean, like
know,
when it first showed that like he could be different people, that kind of made sense, because one of the things about Jack the Ripper is nobody knows who he is. So, and that's part of his myth, I guess, is that nobody knew who it was. Like, people fight about it even to this day. There's, like articles about who could have been Jack the Ripper, and there's people going, oh, it could have been that or this or whatever. So nobody ever really knew. So him being able to be various people kind of makes sense, but him being able to be various people, like multiple of various people, that's what kind of confused me. Was I don't understand how that works. Like that feels more like, I don't know, like a mage ability or an assassin ability or something like that, not a berserker thing. But I don't know.
Maybe we'll get some more clarity on it.
Yeah, hopefully. And also, like, I'm right with Dap on, like, I have no idea what's going on. I'm just here for the ride, basically, with Fate. Like, I'm like, it's pretty to watch because the animation's fucking awesome. And there's several characters I enjoy, but I don't really understand where anything's going. Like, there's so many different, like, storylines in it, I guess, is the best way to describe it, because everybody has their own, agendas and stuff like that. So I don't get, like, what's going on with the guy who works for the American government. He seems weird. Then, of course, there's the dude who has Ripper, or Jack the Ripper or whatever. I don't know what his game plan is. The police chief, I mean, his seems a little bit simpler. And then, of course, there's Arthur and his master, who isn't technically his master. Like, I don't understand what's going on there. Now we have the doll and the new girl who are fighting the Hercules character or whatever. I don't know what's going on. There's so many moving parts that I have no idea. So I'm just like, screw it. I'm just going to enjoy it and just see where everything leads. Hopefully it'll lead to somewhere enjoyable, but it's at least going to be a pretty ride on the way there.
Yeah, I was thinking like we probably would have hit like some kind of battlefield.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a good ride, man.
100%, yeah. Because it's a
question. Is the other Fate series, is it more or less like, oh my bad, are the other Fate series, is it more or less like one season, or are there like multiple seasons like for one series of Fate?
I was never a big like Fate guy, but from my understanding is every series is just one season. Like, from my understanding, it's just one season for that series, or for that particular battle of the Holy Grail, I guess is how I should say it. And then like sometimes there's characters who do connect the various series, I think, from what I understand, but usually it's like the heroes that do that, from my understanding. But then again, I might be wrong. Like, again, I'm like, Fate's never been one of those animes I got super like into. So I'm not the
It
best
would be kind of.
knowledge
It would
person on
kind of
this.
suck if they did it in like 5 episodes because it's only got 13 episodes. We on episode 8.
I mean, as long as it's a good ending and actually like works, I'm okay with it.
Hell
Like
yeah.
that's my thing. Yeah. Like I don't care if it's
Yeah,
only
I feel
13, 14, 12 episodes, whatever, as long as we get like a legitimate story.
Yeah.
I mean, that's true,
Sure.
but I mean, just like out of everything that we've been thrown so far, like you could see it ending in 13 episodes if it was.
Yeah,
just to
I
be
mean, as
13
long as they
episodes.
tie everything up. Yeah.
And they can do that.
Hopefully.
You don't seem
We're
convinced.
gonna find
Dap.
out. I don't,
seem
man. I don't.
convinced
Because
at
I
all.
feel like if that would be the case, yeah, it'd have to be more like a 24 episode. For 24 episodes, all right, cool. I can see it. Me everything it needs to tell me, or maybe just 20, but 13.
Or you
Where we at
could,
right now?
have 24 episodes with a whole bunch of fucking loose plots and not have a good ending like some of these other animes have.
I mean, you're not wrong, but at the same time, like we just got introduced to. I'm pretty sure we got introduced to 2 new people in this episode, or one of these episodes. So it's like more people keep coming, the plot keeps getting thicker.
Yes.
Alliance is getting built. Like
Yes.
it's a lot happening, but I feel like there's just so much going on. Like it should last a little bit longer if it is to end in 13 episodes.
Fair enough. Do you guys want to? Want to rate these last 2 episodes?
Both 7.
Yeah, I think that's what I was about to say too. I think both are 7 for me. Like they're good episodes, but again, like I just don't understand what's going on. It makes it hard to rate them higher than that.
Get a clue.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. I'll give episode 7. I give that a 7.5. And then I don't have a rating for 8. But any for last comments or anything about Fate before we move on?
I will ask that. Maybe that'll help me out for the next episode. The kid that's a trained, I don't think he's a kid, but the guy that's a trained assassin, what's his servant? The one that's basically just giving him advice at this point.
They called him his servant's the Watcher.
Yeah.
But
something like
one
that.
of the things that they also said was that like the kid, like something about like the kid could become a lancer or something. Like I don't understand what's going on, so like I don't really grasp what they're telling us when they give us this information because I don't know anything. So I'm just like, okay, cool, and I just kind of move on because I don't really get it. But yeah, I think they call it the Watcher. So like it feels like when we see the various like images, those seem to be like people who are connected to the overall thing that he summoned, which is the Watcher, which is that big whale thing in the sky. And as far as I can tell, all it really does is just it gives him basically whatever information he wants in the area it covers.
He seems
So,
OP.
which yeah, like that's super good in a war effort. Like I mean, he's information center and doesn't even have to do anything. Like he just has to like sit somewhere. The Watcher's there. No, apparently nobody can see it but him. And I don't even know if he can see it. It's just it shows it to us every now and then. So
That's true. Yeah, he doesn't even have to ask for the information. Bro, just be feeding him stuff.
exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. He is an interesting character, though. I like him being like this kid soldier who, you know, is basically like so broken from his upbringing that he just doesn't seem to give a shit
at all.
Yeah, but he's starting to get it a little bit.
True.
All right, moving along. We got what's this? Sentenced to Be a Hero, season 1, episode 7. Fiend Day Off at Port City, and then episode 8, Undercover Investigation in District of Sodric 1. What did you guys think about these last 2 episodes of Sentenced to Be a Hero? You can go first, Fry.
I like these last 2. We like not a huge amount happens. Like there are some little fights and stuff. We do get to see a new hero. What was his name? Nelly, or maybe that's the name of the dragon. I think. Yeah, that's the dragon. I don't remember the other guy's name, but we get to see a dude and his dragon companion, and that apparently they're the ones who were sentenced, or well, he was sentenced to be the hero. Apparently, the dragon comes along with that. But they're very super cool. Especially when we get to see them actually come into battle. You know, he the dragon shoots off the fire, and then he's throwing a spear to fucking. It was right through a dude's head, I think it was. I can't remember for sure, but it was something like that.
Jesus.
That was a really cool moment. Also, we get our first potentially demon lord, who is fully coherent. This demon lord has a human form and is speaking and at one point we see him reading poems, the same poems that our main character reads. So it was
about fucking time.
Neat. Yeah, we get instead of just a big monster thing that they have to fight, we get a little bit more I don't know, something that's a little bit more nuanced, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. So it feels a little bit more they're having to they're baiting out these enemies of the goddess and stuff. That's why they go, out into the shopping district. They're wanting people to attack her so that they can draw out their enemies and all that kind of stuff. That's neat. It's cool to see that happen. And then of course in episode 8, we have it where they're trying to do an undercover investigation, which I don't know if you guys picked this up when you were watching the episode, but before they even got to the building, they already knew who they were.
Yeah.
It was okay, well, this was doomed to fail from the beginning, but apparently that wasn't a problem for them, because they start fighting and all that kind of shit. But there was some good funny moments. We find out our main character is engaged to some lady who seems kind of mean, and then which seems to piss off the night chick. And then of course we have a couple good funny moments. I do really like the part where when they're going out into the shopping district or wherever it is, the night lady, dresses up in more civilian-like clothes. The main character is good job dressing like a man.
Yeah.
You can tell, but he doesn't say that at first, and you can tell that the night woman takes it as a compliment, but then he finishes his sentence with dressing as a man. Nobody would be prepared for that. It's you can see her face. She's the audacity of this motherfucker. It's a good little moment. It's humorous. Personally, I know Jay, you talk about how the explosive daggers get kind of boring and stuff. I know Dab does too, but and he does that a couple times, but we get to see it a little bit more. Apparently he can choose when they blow up, because he puts one into the wall at one point and waits for the guy to go. I just thought it was it was neat. Like, yeah, it is like, don't get me wrong, I'm getting a little tired of seeing him just throw out daggers and then go boom. But at least, they're using it in a little bit more clever way. It makes it feel a little bit more than just, oh, he throw dagger, go boom. Like, he can set traps and, stuff like that. It's a little bit neater. But
Tried.
I don't know. Like I said, I thought they were kind of cool. I liked both episodes.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad bit of episodes, man. Couldn't tell you which one I like more than the other. I will say I did like that from was it episode 8 or 7? So episode 7, after Zyla was petting or praising, I can't remember the goddess's name. She turned around, she was like, "I'm gonna praise you too, Silo," and started petting him.
Yeah.
That was a cute moment. I did like that. I like where the story's going. I will say, to me, I feel like it's a pacing kind of thing. I feel like in a way, like, it could be done better. I kind of feel like we're getting thrown a whole bunch of stuff without, like, I don't even know how to describe it.
So you wanted to go slower?
Better setup. I feel like things are kind of happening a little bit faster than they could. Like, I feel like the way stuff gets presented, like the whole, like, humans working with blights and stuff, like, that was just thrown in our face, like, just out of nowhere. And then they just gave us the backfield, like, oh yeah, there are some humans that work out with the blight. Like, it was just kind of thrown in there. We didn't know that until the moment happened. Like, I kind of wish they kind of.
So you didn't want any shock value from that?
That wasn't. I don't. There was already so much other stuff going on. Like, I feel like I didn't get a shock value out of it. Like, I had more questions than I did, like, wow factor out of that. Like, we know the blight's going through, fucking up all living things and turning them and warping them into demon blight. Like, why would a human want to work or coexist with the blight if it's not doing anything beneficial that we've seen so far with any life that's already going on the planet? So it's just kind of those things, like, maybe if we saw a human get affected by the blight and then he was walking around still like some of his consciousness, and I don't know, I guess the blight seems to work on kind of like a hive mind kind of thing. Like, he started splatting out some shit that had him be like, oh, whoa, this is going on. And there's more introduction for us because the main character would have known, type of thing. But I don't know. Some of the things seem kind of more forced to me. Like, the pacing is not completely there to me. Outside of that, I like that we got to get introduced to another hero, and we still got like 2 more. Every time they introduce us to one hero, like physically, they talk about a couple more heroes that we're gonna see later on down the line. So I do kind of like that. Can't wait to see what the rest of these heroes are gonna be like and do. I don't remember if that was episode 8 where they finally got into that fight where Shiloh started going back throwing knives and stuff. That might have been episode 7. But that fight scene was alright. I was like, yeah, he threw knives and not all of them went boom exactly when they got thrown, but like, he's still throwing knives. Boom. Like, it's not really changing what we've already seen. Besides that one that he stuck off to the side that he had saved for later, which was confusing because when I think her name was Shiji, when Shiji was attacking and she took out old sniper dude, I think Shiloh already threw a knife and it was sticking into a pole on the side. And when Shiloh was going in to either keep Shiji from attacking either Kivia or sniper dude, there was an explosion. But he ain't throw shit. And it wasn't the one on the wall. because later on he uses that one to blow up later to like distract them, and then the dragon came and then blew fire. It's like, where the fuck this other explosion came from? It was just a weird moment. I know. But outside of that, there's dope seeing the dragon dude, and then everybody, all these heroes be weird because I think that same episode, I think they're all sitting down at the table eating, and dude's all disappointed. He's like, "Hey, what's going on?" He's like, "Oh yeah, Nellie's mad at me. She saw me talking to another dragon."
Oh, that's the beginning of episode 8.
Or was it? Yeah,
that's episode 8. That's the beginning of episode 8.
Yeah, that was a fun little moment. I tried to tell her it wasn't serious. It wasn't like that. But that was a good little moment. I did like that. That was one moment I'll give.
It has its funny moments for sure. Like there's some good humor.
Yeah. And then I'll end it right here. I did like that one little good moment. That was a dope moment they gave Shiloh when they got jumped or ambushed in that room with his fiance and everybody. And he had that one guy kneeling in front. Well, it wasn't kneeling in front, but he was on the ground. And he took one of his daggers and I guess put his little mana or whatever they called it into it and just tossed it at him so it blow up in his face. That was a dope moment. But yeah, I'll leave it there. What you got, Jason?
I think you guys pretty much covered both the episodes.
You definitely did.
Yeah, I don't have anything. I don't have anything to add for these, man. I like how Fry mentioned the fact that he's doing a little bit more than just fucking throwing exploding daggers, and they're getting a little bit more creative with it. But yeah, man. I mean, it was a lot of hype going around this anime when it first came out, man. I don't know if the hype train is still there for it, but it's kind of mellowed out a little bit, and I'm still intrigued about the story and where it's gonna take us. More or less than I'm putting the fighting and those attributes to the side when it comes to this show. I really do think the story is worth watching.
The story definitely kind of intriguing. That's what I've enjoyed the most. The fighting is definitely lackluster so far. We've had a couple cool little moments for sure. Like I'm not going to argue that.
Yeah,
but I think that's probably its weakest point. I also liked. I don't know if either of you mentioned this, but I think it was episode 8. We get to see the thief's guy, like how he became a hero.
Yeah. Dota. Yeah,
I liked that. That was really cool. And I like how they've been doing this. They've been kind of throwing in these flashbacks, I guess, for lack of a better word, where you get to see, the thing that caused them to become a hero. Because we know, obviously, how the main character became a hero. He explains it. But everybody else's, it's either explained by our main character or... it's usually he does explain it, but then we've gotten a couple flashbacks. I hope we get some more. Like I'd like to see like his majesty. I'd like to see his little flashbacks. I'd also like to see
like lost his mind. I want to see his.
The dude who lost his mind. The dragon guy. I'd like to see his little moment, since he apparently did like a rebellion. That's what caused him to get turned into a hero and shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, like there's just a bunch of good little moments that would be interesting to see as the series goes on. But overall, the story is what keeps me like intrigued, I guess. Like we still haven't learned a whole lot. We know, like, at this point, we know for a fact that leadership is corrupt as fuck in this world.
Yeah.
Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. Like, it's not every now and then. It seems to be pretty much constantly there's some type of corruption going on. So I'd really like to see that get dived into a little bit more. But I guess we'll see. So,
they better.
That's
I'm
why I
curious
got
how they gonna go to war with this whole town.
fair. This is our first like major city that we've seen in the series so far.
Yeah, major city. Yeah, I guess you say yeah.
Yeah, because the rest of them been like little towns and outskirts and shit like that.
Yeah.
Because that was like over the waters and shit. That threw me
this
off. I
one-
almost thought I skipped the episode.
Yeah, this one's definitely like a bustling city. Like you can tell there's quite a lot of people here. So I'm guessing this is probably like one of the major cities of this world.
Good shit. What y'all want to rate these episodes, man?
That's a
I
tough
think I'd
question.
give episode 7. I think I'd give it like an 8. I really liked episode 7, especially the couple like humorous parts. It really had me cracking up. And then episode 8 probably like a 7.5 for me, maybe a 7.
That doesn't sound too bad. What about you, Dap? What about you, Dap?
No, I'm trying to recap in my head. Like, I don't want to.
I know, man. I'll just mess with you. I know you were. I saw your thinking cap on. Y'all remember that in school, man? Teachers used to be like, put your thinking cap on.
Yeah.
Just hopped on. What's the current subject? Oh, we talk. Oh, you can see it on our ticket at the bottom, man. We're talking about Sentenced to Be a Hero. We're going over episodes 7 and 8. What's happening, Wawa? And currently, Dap is going through some intense thoughts about what he decides to give the rating for these 2 previous episodes.
About to kind of just juggle it. Like it's a 6 and a 7, but I don't know which ones I need to place them at. So I think I'm gonna give
6, 7.
No. God damn, I didn't even think about it like that. No. That's not what I was going to add on.
You too old to be using that, Jay.
Hey man, I got kids, man. All right, go.
I do too. And as soon as they do that shit, like stop that shit. Stop.
I don't even know what it means. I don't even know what it means, man. I just know South Park did an episode on it.
No one even here.
Hilarious.
When they start counting and they get all the way up there. But I'm gonna give 7 a 6.5, and I'll give 8 a 7.
6, 7. Let's go. Well, I said I only watch dub due to reading issues. I can't read for anything. Dang, man. Yeah.
Sentenced to Be a Hero is dubbed.
For sure. I like the art style. I do think things are kind of a little bit too much slow pace. At the moment, it seems a lot more filler conversations and such. I don't know. I don't think it's good.
I mean, I
would say filler, man. Doing some world building, you know what I'm saying? More character development, which is needed, man. Like, I'm a proponent for, action. Let's get to the nitty gritty. Let's get the fights going. But at the same time, man, I do like good character development. I do like world building to a certain extent. But yeah, I get it, man. Appreciate your comments, Wawa. But with that being said, man, y'all ready to get into JJK?
Is that our next one?
Yes, sir.
And I will say this too, if I'm not mistaken, this is the lowest rating IBM episode. I think it had like a 1 or a 2. This episode.
For this?
For JJ?
If I'm not mistaken, yeah.
Oh. They rated it a 1?
Wow.
Or a 2. I mean, I can kind of see why, but like, I wouldn't go that low. Like that is. Insane,
I wouldn't even go close to that low.
Cause I
Hey,
ain't gonna
man.
lie, I was
Ah,
confused
man.
as shit when that shit started. Like I was like, what? Where
Yeah.
we at? Where we going? What's going on?
They want to watch Lord of Mysteries. Hey, man, it'll be no Lord of Mysteries slander up here. Now I'm playing. Now, Lord of Mysteries is fire though, man. Definitely. I mean, it's a good watch, man. It's a good watch.
Is it?
It is, man. You need to go back and watch it so
I
you
know.
can
I do
learn
watch
and
it.
understand.
Lore Mysteries is great.
I
I
do
fucking
watch it,
love Lore Mysteries.
Hell yeah! And now
I
that
mean,
it's dubbed, man.
Do you think that would change the way y'all see? Actually, yeah, that's a good question. That might be a STS question. You watched it all subbed. Do you think that watching it dubbed would change or broaden your insight on how the anime really went down? Going back and watching it again dubbed.
I think it will help. I just hope that it's good voice acting. Because that's one of the things about dub, man, that kind of fucks you up, man.
Exactly.
If that voice acting sucks, it's like, ugh, why am I even hearing this right now?
Yeah. That's right.
But I mean, it could bring insight, man, to like the translations and what some of the things that people were saying. All right.
Okay, cool. Good to know, Wawa. I'll have to give the dub a try. We watched it subbed when it was coming out, just trying to keep up with it. But dub might be pretty good. I'll say, like, that's one of the issues I have with. I started watching that what's it called, Twin Exorcists show on Crunchyroll, and I'm watching the dub. Man, the voice acting in that is fucking horrid. Like, there's this one character, I forget what her name is, but she's supposed to be like the like a childhood friend of the main boy character. And I swear, it just feels like a lady just reading off lines. Like, that's all it feels like. Which, yeah, I mean, I get it. Like, that's what you're doing as a voice actor. But, like, it straight up feels like she just has it in front of her and she's just saying the lines into a microphone. Like, it's bad.
Yeah, nah, man. That was one of the things about Toganaki, man. Like, the voice acting up there was fucking horrible. Not to mention that it wasn't the best anime, but like the voice acting, like, killed it. And they didn't need anything going against what was already not like a very good anime. So yeah, man, you gotta be careful with the dubs. But yeah, man, appreciate the insight. The factory sounded British and dumped, not just plain American voices. Solo Leveling. I never watched Solo Leveling in dub.
It's good. That's what I watched.
Yeah.
The guy who is the voice actor for the dub is also just funny. He's a funny dude. He released like this TikTok video. Maybe it was more than just TikTok, but that's what I saw it on. Where he's doing alternative ways of saying arise. And one of my favorite ones is he's like standing there with his hand out like super far, and then he goes, erect.
And that was the voice actor doing it?
That was the voice actor. It's fucking hilarious, man. He does a bunch of them. See, Wawa knows what I'm talking about. It's fucking hilarious, dude. It's so good. And he has like a manager or maybe the person who's like controlling the sounds or whatever. And she's like off screen. So she's like reacting to his different ways he's trying to say arise. So like when he does the erect one, she's like, no. Just shuts it down immediately. Like it's funny. It's a funny video.
The dub actor for Solo Level, he's still Korean, ain't it?
I have no idea on that one. I don't know if I guess maybe, I don't know. Yeah, season 3 should be good. Hopefully.
I think I think they got announced. I don't think it has an official date, but I believe that does have an announcement though.
But yeah, it was.
Hey
it was
man, I can't wait for Solo Leveling. But let's go ahead and get into this JJK, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Wawa,
into it.
hey, you gonna have to catch us next week, man. When we do our shooting the shit episode, man, so we can go over some other animes and that's a good point you brought up about Dub and Sub, man. But guys, let's go ahead and get into JJK Tokyo Colony #1 Part 2. How are you guys feeling this episode?
I
just talking
like
about the last
it. It
half, right?
starts off. I like the first half. Like, it starts off weird. Like, don't get me wrong. I have to admit, like, when I started the episode, I was like, the fuck's going on? Who is this? Like, I was a little confused. And that does pull you out of it a little bit, I will admit.
Indeed.
But I also kind of like it because like, I enjoy this whole, like, this criminal or defense attorney or whatever. You know, this guy starts off as somebody who he really wants to, like, help the guy, like the little man, the man who's, you know, getting kind of strong-armed by the government and all that kind of stuff. Makes you like the character right away, and then by the end of his little flashback, whatever, like, you feel bad for him when he kind of goes insane. And I'm assuming he just murdered everybody in the courtroom. That's the hint I felt. But
Right.
him being, like, the bad guy that they're after, I honestly didn't catch that until, you know, it jumps forward again and you realize, oh, okay, that's who they're after. So it was interesting. I could see, like that definitely, like, being really odd to people, so I can definitely see how some people wouldn't like it, but I liked it. We're on season 3, episode 55, Wawa.
Yep.
The
Most
newest
recent.
one. It is only sub right now, I believe, though.
Yeah, you're gonna have to wait for that dub, my boy. Yeah, man. I don't know why IMDb would want to rate this 1 or 2. As a matter of fact, man, we might need to do some research on who's how the votes are counted and who's voting for these ratings. Because if it's you know, fan based, like, that's wild to say this is a 1 or 2. And if it's you know by IMDb themselves, like, I don't know, man, like, that's still wild to say that. If anything, I would say this was above a little bit
I just
above
want to say,
average
by the way,
episode.
I just looked it up. Right now, it has a 9. So
Okay, okay.
I'm not sure what that
Yeah,
was
what
talking
you
about. It
saw
has a
was
9
fake
right now.
news.
Part 1 had a
Yeah, it might
lower.
have been. Might
Yeah,
have been, yeah.
Part 1 had a lower rating than Part 2 did. Part 1 had an 8.2.
You gotta go to
Really?
the source, man.
Crazy.
Yeah,
But now, man, I would say, man, like, you know, this episode really was, like, a little informative. Also, a little suspense building. Yeah, I was talking to my brother about this, man. You know, Itadori is to the point, man. He has PTSD, man, of you know, what happened before when he lost control and shit. So he's more or less like, you know, I'm ready to see him back in, like, some real action. Although I know we got that, like, what, the second episode. But now, like, yeah, but now it's a little different, man. Things about to get spicy and get heated up, so I'm excited to see that. And honestly, man, I thought, oh shit, we lost Fry. I thought Megami, man, was going to. I thought he was about to, like, just slash old girl, who betrayed him by taking him to the guy or whatever. And I was like, damn. When he scolded her, like, just by looking at her, I was like, oh yeah, she's donezo. And then he just summoned his little shit, and I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. And so it looks like they're about to form some type of alliance or whatever. But yeah, man. Cool episode, man. What about you, Dad?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I was hella tempted during the first half, I was like, man, let me just like go up a couple minutes and make sure this ain't the whole episode. Because like it was getting a little dragged out for me, man. Like, I don't even watch regular like detective like type lawyer shows, so that just wasn't something that was my cup of tea. But like Fry was saying, it goes to like introducing the characters. So I mean, I'm hoping if they did all this for this character, it means something other than just kind of building some like momentary connection. Like hopefully this is a character that's going to be around for a good couple episodes. Actually have me a reason for me to see that and have feelings to care for the character. See how that play out.
Which character you talking about? The guy who's about to fight Itadori?
Yeah, the lawyer. Yeah.
Motherfucker was in the bathtub, bro, with his clothes on.
Yeah.
Which was sad. So I was sitting there, I was like, man, does it feel good to lay in the tub with your clothes on? Like, maybe I need to try this.
What am I missing?
And then I'm at how
more like just it was more meant to just kind of show like how crazy this guy's gone. Is what it felt like. Like it's definitely there to kind of show that dude's kind of gone cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Oh, man, that whole fucking every time he did like the little face wipe, like you felt that they put emotion in the face wipes. Like, man, like I'm definitely looking forward to see how the character plays out. I mean, shit, he's the first person in a while, especially without like prior introduction, that's pulling out a domain expansion. Like they ain't even starting to fight yet.
I forgot all about that actually. Yeah.
Okay. Now Itadori. Oh damn, because Itadori never did domain expansion, right? I mean, obviously Sukuna has, but not him himself.
He ain't got no fucking domain expansion. But the thing about it is though that damn, who did that last time? Somebody did a domain expansion on Itadori, and it also did a domain expansion on Sukuna as well. I can't remember. Yeah, so like somebody did a domain expansion while Itadori's in the vicinity, but they instantly felt Sukuna's presence in their own domain, so they cut it off quick. I think it was
I thought that was the dude who turned people into like he could mess with your body. Wasn't
that
that
was
him?
Maito?
I don't know
Maito?
his name, but
it was one of them.
I think it was him because his thing was supposed to be he messed with the soul, and that's why he touched Sukuna. Was technically Sukuna's like within Itadori's like soul or so he was touching on Sukuna's soul as well, and of course Sukuna was like nah, you can do whatever you want with Yuji, you just can't touch, you can't fuck with me. But his domain expansion messes with everybody who's within it, like their souls or whatever, so like that's what caused him to like have to shut it down, was he couldn't mess with him that one.
Yeah, but I wonder.
Yeah. What was
that? I wonder how this guy's gonna work.
I mean, it's either that he's just gonna black flash his way out of it. At least that's what I was thinking. Just one good black flash, boom, out, because it cancels out negative cursing or curse energy anyway. So yeah, it made sense to me when I thought about it. It looks cool. It lined up with guillotines. The other teams close off the whole thing. You got his Shimigami with the balance condom.
I'm thinking more like it's gonna end up being like something like his domain expansion does something about like you being guilty or whatever, and then Yuji being kind of like a good person, it ends up not really affecting him much. Is kind of what I'm leaning towards, or it might end up affecting him too much because he feels guilty. When of course
exactly
being in him too. Yeah,
I like that because he's standing like both of them are standing on a tabernacle facing each other. So that actually would be dope. I actually would like that. That would be dope.
So
Dude, that's instantly what I thought. Like, Ichidori is gonna have to come to grips about what he actually did or what he actually didn't do in the events of season 2. That's instantly what I thought at the end when I seen the domain expansion.
yeah.
But yeah, while we don't have a Discord at this time, man, I appreciate you putting these comments in the chat too.
Yeah, appreciate it. Hey, but just my head going even further. That if that goes down that way, I will appreciate this episode even more because we just seen how he was trying to help out, like Fry was saying, how he was trying to help out with people that were getting hemmed up, and they were doing goofy shit. Like the one dude that picked up a bloody knife and cleaned the way he picked it up. You know? Like in a way, Itadori kind of fits into that kind of narrative as well. Like, granted, he didn't do the mass killings in a way. He has the bloody knife because Sukuna passed it off to him. He was the one that did the killing. He handed off the bloody knife. He was like, "Yeah, you did it. Or at least people gonna think you did it." Like,
I mean,
he
feels responsible.
Yeah,
he definitely feels responsible. So.
I can look forward to that. I like that.
I think it'll be a good episode. The next one.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now that you opened me up to that, I'm definitely looking forward to that, and hopefully, aim for the guy that Megumi's talking to, because I definitely know more about this dude.
What's up with his clothes? Yeah, was it
I don't know if it's feathers, if it's Postmates. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I don't know. It was a weird looking dude.
Yeah, for sure. What y'all want to rate these? What y'all want to rate this episode?
I had a lot of fun with this one. I'd give it probably like an 8.5. Like I love lawyer shit. So like that's just like Dap was talking about how he's not really into that. Me, like I like Law and Order, Lincoln Lawyer, like those are my type of shows anyway. So like immediately I was like, oh, this is an interesting character. He's a defense attorney. And so I felt for the guy. But so yeah, like it's pretty high for me. I give it like 8.5.
Yeah, I give it an 8, man. I give it an 8. I fucks with this episode. Good build up too.
What you waiting on me?
Yeah.
What you waiting on me for? I said, okay. Well, I'll reiterate. So I will say that, especially for the people watching. I definitely was gonna say lower. I was gonna probably be around like a 7 or something for this episode. But talking to y'all and hearing y'all inputs and having a lot of brain go and think about stuff, I really did enjoy this episode, and I'm definitely looking forward to the next one. At least between Itadori and the lawyer. So I said 9.
Ooh, a 9. Okay.
All right. Oh, 9. All right, moving along, we got Fire Force Season 3, Episode 19 and 20, Those Who Fight Back, and Where Hope Is. Who wants to go first for Fire Force?
I guess. I probably remember the
Honestly,
stuff like more than I do.
I barely even remember Episode 19. Because of everything that happened in episode 20.
Okay, I remember now. So at least for the most part. So for 18, it's going back and forth between the engineer guy, Arthur. I can't remember the octopus chick. And the bug evangelist or the insect evangelist. He just went through, he unlocked that last, whatever the fuck that was. He infected you because he said he was in his brain. He turned him he made his body now.
Okay, yeah.
Arthur comes through with the bullshit with his fucking plasma fire sword, and he manages to fucking do a surgical technique and only attack the bug evangelist and use brain without damaging anything else. Killing the insect evangelist in a fucking split second. So we was done with that. The part that pissed me off the most, go back outside. I can't remember what the guy who can manipulate the heat from his guns when he shoots it. He's shooting at Sharon.
The lieutenant?
Sharon's reaching his limit. Was he the lieutenant? Yeah, lieutenant. Yeah. And Sharon's reaching his limit. And I remind y'all, the evangelists had the advantage the whole time while everybody was outside. Gesundheit. Evangelists were not struggling. The Fire Force Squad 8, they were struggling. Why in the absolute fuck did Sharon think that the only way I can save I can't remember old girl's name with the crown and shit. The only way I can help save her from despair and sorrow is to detonate myself with all this energy I have built up to kill all of Squad 8 so the mission can keep going. He already had the manpower on his own to take out all of them without blowing himself up. But felt the need to blow himself up along with everything that he brought out there with him.
Like plans to die anyways. That like it doesn't have any, like, he's just holding Company 8 off. Like that's all he cares about. And if he can take even one of them out, that's all he wants.
It doesn't make logical sense though, because he wants to be there to protect old girl, and he knows that he was her outlet for everything.
Yeah, well, the thing is she knows she's, like, to him, they've already won. Like, he doesn't care at this point. He's just holding them off. Like, he doesn't think Company 8 can do anything. Like, as far as from what I can tell, yeah, like the Angelic, whatever they're fucking called, they like they just seem to at this point think they've won. Which, I mean, to give credit where credit's due, as far as I can tell, they have won.
I mean,
everything's going according to plan.
Yeah, I'll say this much. Like, the whole world is on fire. And they already said the whole world, despair, fear, agony, all these different negative emotions, that's what's driving the great cataclysm. And this is happening more than just Japan or wherever the Fire Force is. Them affecting the people of one little continent should not affect the whole world. So the logic is not there.
Yeah.
If they are to make everybody in Japan happy.
What's funny is Wawa even talks about this in the comments in chat or whatever. This plot's gotten weird. Like, I mean, for God's sake, the newest episode tries to use fan service as a plot point, and it's just weird. Like, I liked again, like, just like Wawa, I really liked Fire Force when it starts. When it starts, the concept's really interesting, and honestly, like, it makes you really intrigued. But now, like, old girl who's all about, you know, getting groped by men and shit, apparently is a world builder who is fated to help save the world or something. Like, what?
Yeah, she's a symbol of life. She's a symbol of life.
A symbol of life and vitality and all that. Like, what the fuck? What are you talking about? This is just weird. This is like a dude was just like, I bet I can make fan service make sense or something. Like, it was just a weird fucking episode. And like I said, like with that, you know, kind of bringing us up to speed on episode 19 and stuff, like, I just confused as all hell. Like, and I almost remember nothing from 19 because of just how strange 20 is. Like, 20 is just a weird fucking episode that by the end of it, I was just like, what the hell did I watch? So, like, I even sent into our chat, like, sent the chat to you guys. I was like, that Fire Force episode or something like that. I don't. Like,
Yeah.
The intro was dope. I like how I started off that episode. That was
100%.
different.
Yeah,
It was perfect. Because if I'm not mistaken, that is the earthquake chick, right? That's what I was thinking the whole time.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah,
It is. Oh God, I hate her powers.
She says she's like 200 something years old or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't know how that works, but like
Ebola. Oh, shit.
Ebola.
Adola.
Yeah,
My
I
bad,
don't
that's
know.
autocorrect.
Like, Fire Force is Fire Force is wild. Like, that's all it is. Like, I'm hoping they can like tie the knot on this anime, but right now I just don't got a lot of hope for it.
I don't either. Like, and then what
You're
I was
not
gonna say
alone,
earlier,
man.
What I was gonna say earlier, I feel like it's gonna be a lot of ass pulls, bro. Like, they've been grooming Arthur for this specific shit this entire time. His whole shit is already imagination, and now the world is imagination. He is about to flip shit. They made this shit specifically for him, dude. Like, he is more main character than Shinra at this point. Like, whatever they do next episode when he fights Dragon.
Oh, dude, it's
honestly, I kind of look forward to it. It is. I'm hoping, like, just like how they had old girl come through, or the real lady. Like, I'm hoping they really go all out with this imagination shit. If they do that much, I can let it slide. But if it's just gonna be like a regular ass episode, I mean, honestly, like, why even bring this shit up? But he's gonna be doing some crazy shit.
Yeah, I'm honestly excited for this fight with Arthur. Arthur's like one of my favorite characters in this show. Like, yeah, don't get me wrong, him being stupid can get kind of fucking annoying, but he's just funny. He's a funny character. And now we're gonna, as you said, imagination's, the name of the fucking game. Arthur's, he's max level. He's got all the equipment he needs. Like, I can't wait. Like, I think this will actually be quite entertaining, this next one. I'm done with the ecchi shit that they did this last episode. Like, I'm like, let's just not have that again. As long as you don't do that, I'll be a lot happier, because that's just weird.
Well, dude, if y'all remember correctly, the worst episode that I watched in anime, in a few years, was season 2 of Fire Force, when they had the same exact character in episode 20. Can't think of it. The assault guy. They had a whole episode dedicated for him and the chick who's just unlucky, or klutz, whatever you want to call it. They had a whole episode of just them two dueling it out, where he would stop assaulting her whenever she made some type of inappropriate pose, or her clothes came off or something. Dude, it was, I think maybe they fought like 5 or 6 times in that whole episode, and it was the same shit over and over again. Although I will say that episode was funnier than this one, because the whole time he knew what his weakness was, and he was trying to get stronger each time when he went to go assault her. Went to go fight her. I'm saying assault because that's his name. But whenever he went to go fight her,
was his name actually Assault? Really?
Yeah, his name's Assault.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh my fucking
straight up his name. Yeah, again, this is what I'm fucking talking about.
Yeah, that is crazy work. But the whole time, bro, every time he lost, he would try to train. Whether that was like, reading like a Playboy magazine or something like that, but he was trying to get, he was trying to get his weakness under control, man. So that was only like, funny thing about that episode. But I remember just watching the episode, like, what the fuck did I just watch? This has to be the worst episode I watched. And then ultimately, along with some other episodes. That's what made me not like season 2 at all. And here we are. Same shit back in season 3. So, yeah, it is what it is now.
I mean, at least we got like a whole doppelganger showdown. I guess that's about to happen. So everybody's gonna be fighting their doppelganger. Which I wish they went and explained more. Like I don't understand. They never brought, unless they did it back in that episode that you were talking about, Jason. Like, why did Assault leave Evangelist? Like
No. Oh, I'm not
really?
sure if he felt like. I don't know if he felt like he lost his honor or something, because the whole thing was that he was sent to go assassinate the girl from the 8th or whatever, right? And he didn't complete his mission, so I don't know if he just felt like he had dishonor that he couldn't do what he was supposed to go do for the evangelist or what. But they don't really go in specific detail. They just have him showing up as a pervert again.
He's still a pervert.
Oh, he's closet. I mean, at least he missed it. He's missing now. I mean, sorry.
Honestly,
I think the last thing I'll bring about this episode, the way that fucking I forgot her name, the way she took out the doppelganger Assault, that shit was crazy. that was crazy. But
honestly,
yeah, that was a crazy episode.
I think
you're not missing that, Wawa.
Yeah, I think I'm done with talking about this one. Let's rate and move on it. I'm so done with Fire Force. Good lord.
What was that motherfucking special move? Was it the fucking what kind of
throbbing bullet?
Throbbing something.
Yeah. Throbbing bullet, yeah.
Good night.
Yeah.
Good night. But yeah, what y'all want to rate these episodes, man?
Because I can't really remember 19 too much. Mainly because of 20, I'm gonna give it like a 5. But 20 is just too much, man. I gotta give that like a 3, maybe a 2. It's just too much for me. I can't recommend that to anybody. It's not fun.
19. I'm gonna go with a 3 for 19. A lot of assholes, weird stuff. Not like episode 20 weird stuff, but just. I mean, I guess it's imagination world, so I guess that's a plot arm I never thought that you could use like that. You really could be like, it doesn't matter, it's imagination world. He imagined what he wanted. I still ask. I'm gonna go with 3 for 19. I'm gonna go with 1.5, 1.7 for 20.
All right, that's cool. I'm going 3s across the board, man.
Yeah.
Moving along to some fucking heat. Hell's Paradise Season 2, Episode 19, Hindering and Restoration, and Episode 22, People in One Person. How'd y'all like these episodes of Hell's Paradise, man?
Peace out, Wawa. And,
yeah, man. Have a good weekend, Wawa. Check us out next Friday, man.
Yeah. I enjoyed both these. Hell's Paradise, so far, at least, has been like a breath of fresh air when we've had like a bad episode. Like it's one of the last ones I watch when I'm watching all mine. And these two were really good. Out of these two, episode 20 was fucking fantastic. Like I honestly, like, even before we get fully into this, like, that's gonna be like my 9.5. Like it might be a 10 for me because it's an awesome
10?
Episode. Yeah, dude, I love that episode. I love the battle with the two brothers and working together and shit. Like, it's fucking awesome. where of course the name of the episode comes from, 2 people and 1 person. You get funny moments with the pink-haired chick, like we were talking about, all this pervert shit with Fire Force.
Yeah, your double
In episode
standard.
20, you get that, but you get it in a way where it works. Like, it's funny, where, they're saying different, he was like, what gets, like, sharper, harder, and something, or whatever, and the pink chick goes, a phallus, which then, in subtitles, to the right of the screen, it says, phallus is a penis. Like, it legitimately says that on the fucking screen. And then, of course, it's real quick. It's not there very long, but it's there. And then right after that, you get of course, the short guy. He's like, nah, a sword. And, like, it's a good episode. Also, when he, like, gouges out his own eye, like, I had to turn from that, man. Like, I got a thing about, like, your eyes being messed with. Like, they
put good detail in that shit too, though.
Yeah, they did. Like, you see the eyes start to bulge outwards when he gets the hook by.
Yo, dedication, bro.
Yeah, man. Like, it was just like, it was a fantastic episode. And episode 19, I think, is still really good. Like, that was the training episode, if I remember right.
Nah, that was
episode 19.
Nah, that was Gamamaru fighting.
Ah, yeah, you're right. My bad. That was a still good episode. I guess I just 20 just overpowered it for me, because I watched them one after the other, and 20 was just too good. Like, I was on the edge of my seat that whole time. It was a much better episode in my opinion. I had like a lot of fun with that one, and I will say, I think also one of the reasons I get a little bit more bummed out with 19 is with 19 ending with you don't knowing the fate of Gabamaru, and then it goes to 20, and they don't tell you anything about what happened with him. You're just now dealing with the brothers, and of course the old man and the short guy. So, overall, though, like, both of them very good. Like, Hell's Paradise this season has been fucking fantastic. So, yeah. But I'll let you guys, get the rest of it.
I'll let you get it, Jay.
I mean, shit, man. Fry pretty much covered it, man. Well, when the big dude fucking gouged his eye out, that was definitely a shock moment, man. It was cool. I didn't even look away. I was like, oh shit. But again, man, it kind of fits his character too, man. Like, and I like the character development while they're fighting and stuff like that. That's always cool. It's always cool to get that, man, in the midst of a fight scene. Right, and you're not just getting that like through, mindless conversation and just weak moments, right? Like, you're actually getting that in the heat of the action. I like that, and I also like how I didn't know how the brother thing was gonna play out. I don't know if that was a twist for you guys or not, but it was for me, because I wasn't expecting that. I was actually expecting, for them to remove themselves from the scene, kind of just like walk away or whatever, while the other guys fight. I do like the kind of like the scientist samurai dude, man. He's interesting as well. Like, it it was funny because when they showed the throwback, it just showed him like looking at his documents and shit while they're trying to, figure out how they're gonna use Tao and shit, and he's just like, why practice something I can't fucking do, right? Like, he's just so like practical. So that was pretty cool, man. Yeah, I really don't have too much to add, man, other than what Far already talked about. About you, Doubt?
I'm gonna start off by saying I like how sloppy the fighting choreography was for the fights on this one. What I mean by that is, like, you can tell it's not like a perfect, like, you go left, I go right. When I do this, you gonna dodge kind of thing. Like there's been a couple times in both fights between Gabi Maru, old girl, and their Tenzin and the samurai dude and that other guy with him, the scientist guy with him, where they would be doing an attack. And either somebody would be like slightly in the way and they gotta like quickly adjust and then get back into the fight because they about to catch a friendly fire, or they're doing something to adjust to help their teammate get the hit. Now I like the choreography in both of these fights. I liked it a lot. I also like the fact that I can't necessarily tell if the characters are gonna win. It's like, yeah, they're the main characters, but like the way Maru just got fucked up in episode 19, like he could be out for the count for the next 2-3 episodes. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. Like dude just basically got chopped in half. And now old girl's got to figure out how to get out of there. And actually I guess I can't see that because old girl didn't go invisible yet. She didn't really use her towel yet, so she probably could go invisible and run off if the Tenzin that they're fighting can't detect that she went invisible or not. So I guess that could play out in episode 21 if they pick it up in the next episode. But I mean, there's still a lot that could happen. So that's just one of the things that could happen. I like it. The whole fight that went on with them, dope. Same for the brothers. When was it like? It was 3 Tenzin, right? 3 Tenzin and Odu's brother that pulled up. And I was like, man, I think it was like 3 against 3 or 4 against 3. Because it was
It started off 3 versus 3 because there was 2 of the Tenzin people, and then the brother, the older brother, and then of course the older brother is like, "Hey, join me. We're gonna join these guys," and so then it becomes a 4 versus 2, which of course they're okay. Or the big samurai guy is okay with that because he's like, rather have an uncertain enemy than an uncertain ally, which was a good line. Like that was a really
that was dope. Dropping knowledge bomb.
And then of course we get the twist that Jay was like, I didn't see coming. I didn't either, man. So fair on that. I didn't see that coming either. I really liked that. Where then they like grin at each other and fucking one cuts off the head of one and the other one like just fucking gouges out that dude's eyes with a sword cut. Like that was such a badass moment. Like also like how the younger brother, when he's acting with his brother in the more like violent sense, have you noticed that his teeth get pointy like his brothers do? And then of course we also see his scar appear.
Yeah. I remember they brought up the scar. I didn't notice the teeth.
Yeah,
his teeth gets more excited.
Too. Yeah. And then when he calms down, you even see the teeth kind of like they go back to being like normal, and then the scar disappears. So it was really neat. Like it was, like I said, episode 20. Out of these 2, episode 20 I think was by far the best.
And I like the little hair thing too that they had between each other. I know you was lying because you ain't got your braided. You break that back up real quick. Reset comms. Oh, that was dope.
It was a good moment. I didn't think that was for sure
a thing. Yeah. I was kind of hoping that he probably would have joined though. Like, I mean, I'm surprised that old dude was like, I'm done leveling up. So I'm assuming he learned as much as he thinks he needs to be able to go against any other Tenzin that come up. So we'll see how that goes. See how he uses his new Tao abilities or knowledge. What else, man? What else? These were great episodes. Oh yeah, I like that one scene where the guy that took out his eye, he was going for the head of the girl in the pink, and the scientist dude, he was already in the air going for the headshot. So he had to dodge the samurai dude's blade in the air. Yeah, he started. Yeah, he rolled on the ground and then just got at her ankles. That is dope. That was dope.
Yeah, when I was watching that, I was like, let her rip.
I mean, I think he did more like a tumble roll other than like a spin on his feet kind of thing. But either way, it was dope nonetheless. But that's what I meant by like the sloppiness between the choreography and the fights. But he still managed to pull some shit off. Like it's dope. It's dope. I like it.
For sure. Y'all ready to rate these episodes? Yeah, man. For Hell's Paradise, I'll go ahead and give them I'm gonna give them episode 19 and 8 and episode 20 and 9.
8 on 19? Can I ask why?
What do you
19?
mean? Say what?
What did you see better? What made 19 and 20 and 9?
I mean, for me, man, 20. I'm comparing them against each other. But in my opinion, I feel like 20 was the better episode, and I feel like also too, the fight sequences was better. And like I said, man, like we got a plot twist, and then we also got some very gory scene with him ripping his eyeball out. Like 19 was good, man. Don't get me wrong. Like an 8 is not bad. But 20 was just a little bit better for me, so I'm going for 9.
Well, I guess I'm gonna say 9 for 19. I guess I will say 9.5 for 20. I will say that.
19. I think I give an 8.5. And after talking about it some more and hearing what you guys thought, 20's 10 for me, man.
Nice.
Like, that episode was just too much. I was having a blast.
Pinball.
Yeah.
Gotta drop a ball for the 10, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
And I haven't done a lot of 10s. Like, for me, like it's got to be a really good for me to give it a 10. And that, yeah, for me it's a 10.
That's lit.
Yeah, I respect it.
What about you, man?
Huh?
You already rated.
Oh, my bad. That's right. You did a 9.5, right?
Yeah. No.
All right, my bad, man. I'm just so used to you being last about your ratings. Sorry. My bad. Use a little bit more quick on the draw with that one. All right. Well, moving along, guys. We got our last anime of the night, Free Rim Beyond Journey's End, Season 2, Episode 6, A Demon Slaying Request. How'd you guys feel about this episode?
I'll start on this one. I really enjoyed Episode 6. Like, obviously, I'm a Free Rim fanboy. I love Free Rim. I think it's a lot of fun. But this one starts off strong. Like, we don't even... you don't even get Free Ren and the gang for like 10 minutes into the episode, 10-15 minutes, I think, something like that. You deal with a village being attacked by demons at the very beginning. You see the demons just fucking slaughtering everybody, and then the next scene after that, you're dealing with one of the proctors from the first class mage test back in season 1. And pretty quickly after that, in the same village, for anybody who hasn't seen it or whatever, in the same village, there's a quick little jump to a woman who's also in the village, and it's the lady who became a first-class mage, who also is able to do cleric magic. If you remember her, I cannot remember their names. I apologize. I'm fucking awful with names. But so they've apparently been given requests by the elf lady chick who, you know, is ahead of the mages or whatever, to go demon slaying. And unfortunately, they got to this village too late, and they're just kind of like checking the place out. You get some cool little moments with the proctor guy, because this is apparently his home village. I thought that was really cool. It gives you like a nice little personal touch for him. He even makes a comment about how like he had no love for this village, but how it's still a sad sight to see. They find one person still alive, if I remember right, when they get there. But it's been so long since he's had his wounds, like his wounds are like rotting. So the guy who like picks him up and starts taking him to the church, even though he's telling him things like, "Oh, everybody's okay, and we'll get you help," and all that kind of stuff, like the proctor knows the dude's dead. Like he already knew it. Like there was no way the guy was going to survive his wounds, that type of stuff. And not too long after he brings that dude into the church, Freerin and company joins, but they're assuming that the two are demons in the inside. So they're ready for combat, and then the other two, of course, at first think they're demons as well, so they're ready to fight back, but it gets resolved really quick. And then we get more of like what I think Freerin is best at, which is building up these characters through dialogue and like having neat little, you know, heart-to-heart moments. There's one with Stark and the Proctor. Obviously, you get to see some funny stuff with Freerin, Fern, and the first-class mage chick, whose name I can't remember. I love my favorite. I think my favorite scene in the whole episode is when the chick calls Freerin cute, and Fern gets like upset. Like it's only for like a split second. It's only one little clip, but she does her pouty face where, you know, she blows up her cheeks to show that she's angry. Like that cracked me up.
How cute.
Yeah, it is cute. They complain about the hard bread and shit. Like it's a good episode overall. And of course, as I said, our last episode, I think this is probably what we're gonna deal with for the rest of the season, because by the end of the episode, the gang and these other two first-class mages are preparing to hunt down the demon that did this. So it looks like that will probably be what we deal with for the rest of the season. I think. I don't know for sure, obviously, but that's just the feeling I'm getting right now. So I'm honestly pretty excited for that, because it looks like it's going to be cool. We got a demon who seems to have 4 arms, uses 4 blades, and I think they have like a snake tail. So it's kind of like a naga, if anybody knows what nagas are.
Is that what it's called?
Is what I kind of felt like it would probably be, but I don't know if that is what it's called. That's just what it looked like in my head when I was watching the episode. But yeah, that's I think I covered pretty much all of it.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, you actually did cover a good little bit. Like once they did show like the village and all that stuff going down, I don't know why in my head I was just stuck with the big lizard thing with the shield and the sword. Like when they were just showing it like going rampaging through the city or the town. Mm-hmm. Like my head focus was like big bad. Like I remember they did show like a flash of the forearm thing coming through. Like they were showing so much of the big lizard with the shield and the sword. I was like, okay, they're gonna fight that. Like it didn't dawn on me, especially when they were going through which I did like as well. Like getting to see like how else they can use magic. Like old girl was using her magic for forensics to be able to tell, you know, like how these people died and the impact and possibly the style that was used to take them out. But you know, when her and Stark was in there testing out weapons and like kind of just testing out like different kinds of slashes and stuff for weapons, they was like, yeah, none of these work. I'm like, yeah, because he had a sword and a shield. Why both of y'all holding 2 weapons? It didn't dawn on me. It took all the way for them to show the flashback again of the Naga popping up and pulling out 4 swords. Like, oh, that's what you're talking about. Because, like, I'm not wrong, right? I don't remember seeing the Naga go through and actually do any damage to the town. Like, it just did what's that
The
shit
only
they call
time
it? It
you
did aura
see it
farm.
is you see it, at Aura Farms. You see its silhouette at the
Yeah.
very end of the village being attack scene. So you don't see it
Yeah.
until that moment. So, like, obviously, whatever damage it did off screen or whatever. But
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, but sadly, I would have to give it a knock for that. Like, that was in my head the whole time. Big lizard with a shield is the culprit. Go after the big lizard with a sword and shield. But it wasn't the case. And then to go back a little bit when I forgot what you called. You said prospectors. That's what they're called.
Proctors.
Proctors.
He was a proctor of the test.
I think it was like right after he brought a guy in there and laid him down with the rest of the bodies that they were doing forensics on. That's when they showed like one of his eyes getting restrained by that same restraint technique that they used on those speed birds during the mange test. I thought that was the copycat girl at first. I thought it was gonna be her.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fair. She
like,
used it too, so yeah. Honestly, like when I first saw it, my first thought wasn't like, oh, that's Freerun's group or anything. Like, I honestly was like, oh, I wonder who knows this magic. Like, I was assuming it was just going to be like some random new person, or even demons themselves, since we had just been dealing with demons. So I didn't even assume that it was going to be like Freerun or anything. But of course, basically like right after that, you see them.
Yeah. I was really hoping it would have been the old girl and what's his name, the clone guy. I think that would have been kind of dope to finally get to see even more of the other characters from the last season come into play at this point. But man, it was Freerun. It wasn't bad, especially the way they set it up. Like, it was pretty dope. Like, yeah. It was pretty badass for Freerun just go flying through the fucking window about to blast. Which I'm hoping they go back and explain more, because it was interesting what she was saying. Like, I thought you were redeeming the way your magic felt. It felt demonic. Now I wonder what she meant by that.
Well, she said his mana, she could feel its murderous intent. You have to think, like, this is this guy's like hometown. Like, obviously he's pissed off,
feeling bad. Yeah.
So, like, I think that's because even the his partner, the cleric, the one who can use cleric magic, like, even she makes a comment about how, like, like, it even worried me there. So it's definitely, like, most likely this guy, even though he's acting, cool-headed and calm, he's probably just a bundle of rage at the moment. Is what I kind of got from that. I don't, obviously, like, who knows 100%, but maybe they'll go into more detail next episode. It would be kind of neat to see maybe if he gets, like, baited because he's so fucking pissed off or something. That would be kind of neat, but we'll have to find out.
Yeah. We'll see how it plays
What
out.
y'all want to what y'all guys want to rate this episode?
I'd give it an 8.
Yeah,
Wow.
I think an 8's good. It's a good episode.
You sure?
Pretty high rating. Pretty high rating for Freerun. Any last closing comments or about any of the shows we went over tonight, fellas, before we get on out of here?
I'm excited for Hell's Paradise. That's about all I got.
I'm
Like,
excited
right now,
for Hell's Paradise and JJK.
I mean, yeah, JJK obviously, hopefully, will keep being, great. But honestly, right now, Hell's Paradise is what I'm most excited for. After that last one, hell yeah.
I mean,
For sure.
I can hope and assume that Freerun, if it's gonna be anything like season 1, these last 4 episodes should pick up to be pretty good, since these gonna be the last 4 for the season. There's only 10 episodes in season 2, so
Shit, hopefully.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Well, all right. That does it for another episode of Where's My Anime. Appreciate everybody for watching and tuning in, and appreciate everybody for dropping comments in the comment section. You can catch us next week, Friday. We're gonna be doing our shooting the shit episode where we're not even gonna go over anime specific orders or topics, but we will be doing random questions and just engaging with the fans and just talking shit, really.
Yeah, if you got a question or anything like that, that's definitely the time to shoot it towards us. We've got our own little spinning wheel on like topics and stuff that we're going to be, asking ourselves. But if you guys have something, definitely drop it in the chat. We like engaging with chat. It's just we don't always have time when we're doing our regular show. That's why Shoot the Shit's been started. So see y'all next week, I guess.
Yeah.
For sure. You got anything, Dap?
Nope. Thank y'all for viewing, and see y'all next week.
All right, we out.
Peace.
Peace. Think you owe me a soda.
Oh, wait. This has been another great episode of Where's My Anime. We are on Facebook, YouTube, X, and TikTok.
Thank y'all for watching and interacting in today's video. Make sure y'all go subscribe, like, and comment.
See y'all next time on the next season, next episode of Where's My Anime. Peace out.